seed on mine, I might be able to just get them started. I mean, it doesn't have any seed
Can't
yet.
get rich.
Yeah, yeah, right. That's what I mean.
Sell them to loans.
There you go.
I don't think so. I'll sell them to you all.
I sure wouldn't send you guys down there for anything else, let me tell you.
I think there was a question of.
Jeff,
Oh, I'm sorry?
I have a jade plant that's doing terrible. Any suggestions?
Well, what's it doing? What's it not
Well,
doing?
I think I got the burn of the leaf. I guess it's brown on the edges of the leaves.
Where do you have it, inside,
It's
outdoor?
actually on a patio covered porch outside. Gets a lot of bright light.
Just start doing this, or,
Nah, for a while.
I mean, just on one leaf? Is it all over the
The
plant?
whole plant.
The whole plant?
Yeah.
It's hard to say without me seeing it, actually. Gosh, like I say, you can look in one of these books, you might find out what's wrong with it. Might go
Well, I know they're
online.
kind of temperamental about movement. They don't like to be moved, apparently. And someone told me that. I'm not sure if that's real, actual.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
I've never heard that, and I've never had any problems with that. How big is it? How old?
It's big. It's about 2 years old. Yeah.
I mean, is it going from like the bottom up the plant, or is it just kind of spreading out to the whole
Plant.
top?
Of the plant.
Gosh, I just,
I'll
yeah.
bring it in.
Yeah, bring it in and let me look at it. How often are you watering it?
Not very often.
Well, they don't, you
It
know,
could use fertilizer.
it might have something to do with fertilizer.
Yeah.
Have you fertilized
No,
or been
actually I
fertilized?
haven't. I think I'll do that.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it too.
What?
It might just be a deficiency, actually in the soil, and not in the plant itself.
Okay.
You know, that's why you need to fertilize.
Can
Yeah,
you change the soil?
you could, but I don't. It's in a pot, right?
It's a
I
pot.
mean, in a planter or
It's in a concrete pot.
yeah.
Made of concrete.
And it's been in the same soil all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't see anything wrong with that. I think it's
Fertilizer?
sounds like it might be a fertilizer problem.
I didn't really
Lack
finish
of.
fertilizing my cactus or succulents.
Yes, they do need fertilizer.
Jeff, what's the name of that big one that's hanging right there?
That is a clancho,
Oh, it is really?
a variety of.
Does it bloom or?
I've never seen one actually bloom. These are the babies here, pups,
Yeah. the
whatever you want to
plastic
call them.
baby.
There is one called, this is called donkey ear.
Oh, that, let me tell you about that. I put mine in the greenhouse for the winter. That thing put up a spike and it had hundreds
The
of
flowers.
little bell-like flowers hanging.
I have, well, I've never seen this one
Hundreds of
personally,
them.
but I had another one
Yeah.
that I planted, and same thing, it shot up a spike that was this tall. God, I wish I had it. It fell over.
I've
It
a
got so
picture
top
of this.
heavy, it fell over one night and never quite recovered,
This
you
is
know.
like this
But the
umbrella.
balloons, yeah, the bell-shaped flowers are just gorgeous.
They're pinky yellow.
Yeah, this was just incredible. The flowers are just incredible.
Yep. And it was a surprise.
Well, like you say, I had one in there and it was in a pot about so tall. The plant got up to, about say like this. And so the stalk was way up here with the flowers way up here. I guess one night we had a good little breeze come through and it just knocked it over. I found it knocked over. And it didn't show it right away, but a couple days later it started
Now,
showing a little stress.
The
And
other plant died too. I mean, it has that thing, that the bloom
Right, because it's
lasted
forcing-
for a
it's-
long time. I mean, like,
it's forcing all that
2 months.
energy up to the flowers. That's what
Yeah.
it's doing. Mine started dying off from the bottom on up, actually. Yeah, along with it falling over.
So should you cut it after like it finishes blooming? Should you cut it so that it won't
too
die?
late.
Or?
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. Actually, it already
And
started
it should
really
have-
stressing
should
out.
have little pups though.
Yeah, and these right here, what they'll
Did you-
do is they'll fall off or break off, or eventually you can detach them from the mother plant right here and plant these. And I can't tell you how long it's going to take, but this is the mother plant. Eventually one of these will turn into one of these.
Did your babies grow bigger? Did you save any?
Oh yeah. I always keep some going.
Yeah, can you make little gardens like this out of the different pops? Because that's what
Sure
I
you
sort
can.
of do.
Sure you can.
It's legit.
And patience goes a long ways too. You know, a little patience, or a lot of patience, goes a long ways actually.
So once the pups have gotten larger and they're no longer pups and they're in a setup like this, how hard is it to extract them? Is there any special care or
Not
technique?
till-
Just pull them out, or
Not really till their roots get established. And then you can plant them in something bigger, or, you know, you can wait till, like, I mean, golly, you can see how good the roots are in this little plant like this. They just let the roots get established and basically they're ready to sell or plant, replant.
So do you use the soil and then top it up with the rocks as mulch?
Just as actually decor,
With decor.
you know, I just think it makes a whole lot of difference when you add rocks. And,
Yeah.
you can see I stuck a dead stick in there. You know, that type of thing, so.
Well, that's sort of driftwoody thing.
Yeah, driftwoody, actually, this right here
Yeah.
is the top of a stalk, dead flowers off an aloe vera that I just stuck in there, just for decoration.
Well,
Actually,
will
it's
it-
nothing
it
alive.
won't grow.
Oh, no, it's dead.
Okay.
What's the
It's-
plant on the bark, I think, right there next to that ceramic pot, blue one? Is that,
The purple?
yeah, purple.
Right.
This one,
Yeah. What is that?
that is one variety of aeonium.
What's it growing? Is it in a pot? I just can't see.
No, it's just in a regular little grow pot that it came in. I just sat it there.
Deceptive.
I've got one right here.
Oh, okay, they get tall.
Oh, they get tall. I didn't have any idea, actually, to be honest with you. I was on the internet the other night, and I was looking up aeoniums, and anyways, I got on this website, and it shows you this picture of somebody's porch, which, this is incredible. It's in a pot about this tall, about this big around. The plant is probably this tall. It's kind of stair-step. There's another, it's the same thing, just a pup coming up about so tall. And on top of the mother plant, the top's probably this wide, the top. On top of that is the flower. Big, yellow, crusty flower. It is just gorgeous. And the whole thing's probably 7 feet tall. Just unbelievable.
Do they naturally lose their bottom leaves? Those
That,
regular-
yes ma'am.
I think I must have a variety of that. The coloring looks kind of ruffled, but its bottom leaves always drop off, shrivel up, drop off.
That's just the nature of the plant.
It's just the way, okay.
Yes ma'am. It's the nature of the beast,
So you just plant something under it.
so to speak. Yeah, sort of an understory plant.
Right.
Go under there to cover, if you're trying to cover up that stalk, just
Right.
the plain
Okay.
stalk, the bare stalk.
Another question, most of mine are planted in half regular potting soil and half decomposed granite. Is that too dry, too what?
Well, to be honest with you, I found out, I've got another big garden over here, and I use some of that crushed granite as a top dressing, make it look a little more natural, actually. And I was watering it, giving it a drink the other day, and I found out that that decomposed granite really hardens.
I know it does.
Hardens up.
So I think I'll take them out.
Yeah, now, as far as potting soil actually mix, I did, some of these I mixed up the regular cactus soil with some potting soil. Just kind of
What's in that cactus soil?
3 to 1. Oh gosh, I'll have to read the,
Does it have decomposed granite or something?
no,
in it?
no, not in this one, no ma'am. No, just all natural stuff. But it's no, there's no decomposed granite in
But
there.
it's not like regular potting soil.
No.
They have
There's-
sand or something.
It's not really sandy, this is it right here. You can see, I mean, you really couldn't probably tell that from regular potting soil to cactus mix. That's why actually I added a little, when I made this one, just right in the middle, I just put some gravel in there, just for some extra,
And when you say you had gravel,
drainage.
you had gravel on the bottom or to the soil mix?
to the soil mix.